Hi, welcome back everybody to VK React. My name is Knives, and this is my beautiful co-host.
Vidiot, hey.
And we're here to watch Dandadan, episode 27. And today's episode, or last week's episode, we had some pretty good and interesting angles that a certain someone enjoyed a little too well. And we got to meet the cat, finally, who the cat was, what it was, why it was, what it was. Nah, okay, we didn't get that much. And oh, and we have a little triangle going on potentially, maybe. So yeah, are you excited for today's episode?
Yeah, I want to see how the cat, which is basically Granny, how it basically plays out in the series now, because I assume it's not going to be a one and done deal. So, see how much they impact the group, basically.
I have very limited knowledge, as we all know now at this point. But I'm really hoping it'll be a lot like Cone from Bleach. Have you ever seen Bleach?
First season only.
Oh, okay, yeah, and you probably. Well, yeah, you should have seen it. It's the little toy lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really hoping it'll be a little bit like that. So a little comedic, but helps out when I don't know. Whenever
somewhat marketable, sell merch and shit like that. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
I mean, I'd buy that. Yeah. I mean, I already have. What are they called?
Lucky
cats?
cat.
I already have those little money cats.
I always wanted to get one.
Yeah, I got one in like my travels to Asia. Ooh. You can get them in Amazon for pretty cheap.
His balls are covered in a layer of my spiritual energy.
Okay, I forgot that his balls are gone.
Careful there, Grandma.
Cross and gold and shiny.
His balls are covered in
You
nut.
know 'em when you see them. They're hard to miss.
Well, I'm not seeing them anywhere.
This is insane! We're never gonna find anything that tiny!
Wow, alright.
Yeah, whoa, hey.
Them
Careful.
balls are chock full of a powerful life force now.
Them balls.
Spirits and yokai are attracted to the most. Evil spirits especially want that kind of high-grade energy because they think it'll resurrect them. That's why you always hear about them attacking folks, because they're trying to steal their life force.
That's bad news all around. If
Wait.
someone's already got him, we'll never find him.
Alright, I'll save it for after.
Nothing? No balls
I think it's just a
anywhere.
visualization.
It'd help if we had some idea where they dropped.
Because aren't those things like made of like
I'll
fragile,
ask
like
around.
kind of
See if
plastic
anyone's
glass
got
kind of
any
thing?
ball intel.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
intel?
Oh, and
Sort of
kid,
like
it's great you got
like
Turbo
fiberglass
Man's
almost? I
powers.
don't know.
Yeah.
But don't forget they're still her powers. They're still dangerous. Remember that. Stay out of trouble for now, okay?
Okay.
The freaking cat, so animated.
Yeah. I like how she looked like she's ready to like do a rap battle. She had a hoodie up.
Dude, yo, are you and ISA a thing?
No, we're not dating.
ISA's super cute, don't you think? I've been wanting to get to know her for a minute now.
Messiah says
Ooh,
cute. I never even considered it. I was just happy I made my first friend.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, yeah, she is kind of cute. What am I thinking?
my guy.
Word is she gets down and dirty with anyone.
Wait, who'd you hear that from?
Beats me, man. Does she, though? She does.
He's so
doesn't she?
short compared to them.
Yeah.
Who started
Oh
this
my God.
rumor about her?
Dude, you got a death wish or something? Let go.
I want to know who started this rumor about her. Momo ain't that kind of girl.
Damn, what a badass.
Who started this rumor? It wasn't me! I swear! I'm sorry,
Dude, if I was a
I'm
chick
sorry.
right now, I'd be soaking. That dude's knees will be wet.
Sorry.
So I
From
assume
the
they didn't see him
puddle.
change, but I wonder did they see him get slightly taller than nowhere? He's like, he grew.
Having a hard time, are we?
What do you mean?
Fucking cat.
What do you mean by that?
In more ways than one, Granny. Our boy's growing up right before our eyes.
I ain't seen a school in centuries. How fancy schmancy. Don't worry. Soon as I get my power back, I'll leave you. I promise. It's an easy peasy process.
Give me a break. I'm not gonna fall for your tricks. Give me back my balls and then we'll talk.
ISA's super cute, don't you think?
Super cute.
Hey, wait! Where are you going? What's your problem?
There's no problem at all. Honest.
My guy
How
struck.
about you turn and look at me?
I can't right
Man
now.
can't.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
Well.
Why are you running away?
Why you look so pissed, Momo? Did like something happen with the Bay again?
He's avoiding me for some stupid reason.
Wow.
That's why I'm pissed off. And he ain't my bait, damn it.
I think he's a good dude.
I know. Wait, what do you mean? What's up?
The folks in Class C been yapping. Someone's been spreading nasty rumors about you. Your boy found out and went off on some dude over it.
Then what's the deal with him avoiding me?
I'm just way too pretty.
Oh God.
I
I
can't
see.
walk down the halls without getting stared at by everyone.
God, she's an ass.
But even someone as perfect as I am can get super upset sometimes. So in order to get back at that bitch,
Oh,
I started a
okay.
rumor she
Oh,
was
hey, language.
Yeah, I
But it
figured.
didn't get traction, and now I'm more mad. I'm the only one who knows.
Didn't get traction.
She's definitely a demon.
Sounds like me when I make a short. I'm like, damn it.
This guy.
No traction.
She had demon wings sprouting from her back. I see you now, Momo Ayase. You demon! My sudden ability to see evil incarnate is a gift. Therefore, I must have been chosen. My beauty is angelic.
Okay.
Why else would this
Get
drop
out of
from
here.
heaven for me to find?
Chosen by God.
I knew it! Okay, that's what I knew it was.
I'm being told to go forth and save this world from all evil.
Man, this girl's really got he's got him by the nuts.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. When they were like two of them were lost and they were like it's really powerful, and I was like, oh, so it's kind of like I'm assuming the two other characters are gonna have the balls. That's what they have like in the show. You know, that's how they get their abilities. You know, so I guess that makes sense.
A marble?
No, it's a nut. Girl, you're touching the nut.
That's when it went flying off.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she's supposed to get hit in the head with something. It's cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna throw this out there. Okarun's got some big ass nuts.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Are you seriously going through with this?
Of course I am. Because I'm so gorgeous. I've been chosen by
Alright.
heaven. I'm going to save the world from evil.
Well, you're my friend, so I believe you, but you've been acting weird lately.
You guys see the woman in the red dress?
No, there's no one on the field. It's empty.
If you can't see her, then she's a familiar.
She's going
I
crazy.
bet Momo Ayase conjured her to spy on us. Don't just stand there, get down.
She's a weirdo.
Yeah.
This stupid
Even the
cat.
cat's like, alright, I'm out of here.
I like that look. She was like, I'm not unpacking this one. And just walks
Around
away.
so I can see ya.
No.
From the cat. It is the taco.
It's eating.
Give me one good reason why I have to do what you tell me.
I beat your ass fair and square.
That does it. You want to go? I'll murder you.
Let's go right now. I'm right here.
Hey, Momo. I'm worried about a creepy lady Turbo Granny said she saw. Go on, ask her about it.
So's you know, I ain't been strolling around your stupid school doing nothing.
I've been thinking, and there's a possibility a
I could
human
feel them.
found them before a yokai did.
Wouldn't surprise me if a human's got them.
I feel like somebody's been touching my nuts.
Pretty and shiny.
Oh, don't do it.
Permission.
The problem is, if a human does got them, they'd activate
Eat it, you
the
don't have a
spiritual
stomach.
power in the human. They'd be seeing
Just eating
spirits
floor
then.
stuff.
They'd be in a
Ooh.
whole lot of
Ah.
Seriously? Why didn't you say so before? Tell me about this creepy chick you saw.
I don't know what they
Like
call
just
it,
wiping it off. That helps.
but after school,
She's a cat. Or not even a real cat.
Momo
At least I don't think.
Ayase. I have no idea how powerful
Stop playing with his balls.
she's getting closer. The woman in the red dress.
Hey, Okarun. Let's start looking around. Where's Granny at?
My
Okarun.
backpack.
Momo Ayase.
Why don't you go on and start without me?
What?
I'll find you later.
I don't know. I would have been like, all right, later.
Hey.
For
Don't
real.
care.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do this on my own.
That's her.
That's her.
She's got one of her nuts.
So, what do you want to talk to me about in a dump like this?
I think we're gonna get to see the cat post that I was talking about. This is assault. This is assault.
Whoa! The fuck?
You demon!
Ew, why does that smell like a gas can?
Return to the pits of hell!
Shut up! I'm trying to exercise here.
Let me go, you scumbags!
Oh my god. This girl's
I'm
a
just
dead.
throwing. I'm just making sure those are regular humans, right?
Yeah.
Because they just got bodied.
That's what I'm saying.
My gift from
Don't put that in her face.
Wait.
Putting his nuts in his face.
Balls?
You know about this?
She's like, you're putting his nut on my face.
This ball was bestowed to me by all that is good and holy to save the world from evil.
Holy! That's Okarun's friggin' testicle! Give it back!
Blasphemer! This ball is sacred!
Sticking his nuts on their face.
Yo, she's the creepy lady!
He's your helper?
No, you got her all wrong. She's not the creepy lady. She's the one in danger here. The creepy lady's after her.
That's cool.
Finally, Aira.
Oh.
I have you back.
For some reason, that was the end of the episode. I was gonna be like, yo, that's fucked.
That would have been. That would have been horrid.
The familiar!
Get her, Okarun!
On it.
Like, he knows. Just take off the shoes at this point.
Also,
Trying to take
in the manga, I'm just gonna throw this out there. She says it's time to go all out, right there,
Man, I hate this.
and she didn't say it in the anime.
So bummed.
The cat.
Can't have her. She's mine.
Oh.
Well, GG WP. That's the end of the series.
We're together.
There's some people who
again,
probably got really into that.
Yeah, for real.
Over 10 years now. I waited for you to see me.
Hey, you! Aren't you Ayase's familiar?
You have to stand.
You crazy? I'm your mother. When you were a little girl, you called me mommy. I was so happy. I was never happier than I was that day. Call me mommy again, please.
I need a woman to talk to me like that.
Mommy, mommy, do it.
Hey, you!
You're having an emotional reunion
Okay.
over here.
What's going on here, Ayase? What is this thing? Wait, if you're fighting it, then it's your enemy! Join forces with me and together we can kill this!
She's
Sure,
so
she's-
stupid.
She still hasn't grasped the
Yeah.
situation she's in.
I was close to being that damn
Oh!
dinner.
That's
The phone.
this is the sticker. I use this sticker like 20 times a day.
You're looking online for info about this thing?
Red dress, acrobatics, silky hair. She's an acrobatic silky,
The acrobat.
all right.
How can you not know she's a yokai? You're a yokai.
I don't got time to memorize all the rookie nobodies.
Damn.
Damn.
I'll bring peace to this world!
Okay.
Hey, you big ass!
Well, all right.
What are you going around eating everybody for?
You turned her against me. I was good until you came along and made her a delinquent. She called me a monster. It's your fault she hates me. For starters, I want an apology.
That's
Say you're sorry.
probably
and make
sucks
peace
to be
with
choked
me.
like that.
Say it.
Yeah,
Imagine.
hung.
I mean, I fantasize about this like every once in a while, but like to actually be going through it, kind of wild.
My acrobatics will whip you around like a tornado. Say it.
Piss off!
Well, this some Attack on Titan shit right here.
Oh, she ate it with the hair.
Where has my child gone off to?
You know about Moniki Neko? They got themselves a knack for summoning good fortune to them. When you swallowed Momo, some of your hair went with her.
Oh, it burns! What's going on? My hair's on fire! I can feel it in me too.
Jesus.
It was a lighter.
Oh, it's a smell like gas.
Ah,
Something
interesting.
sparked it up and set fire to
It's
your
smart.
hair with it.
When the kids gonna be on fire?
You swallowed them and the lighter.
True.
But since I'm here now, there's no such thing as coinky dinks.
Oh, it's luck.
Ah, I guess
So
she's a
she's just
lucky
luck.
cat.
Ah, I
Yeah, shut
see.
the hell up, Granny. Ew, thrown up.
You almost burned us alive.
Yeah.
Stupid cat.
Don't you call me careless. You rushed in and got eaten first. Anyway, now we're out.
No, the fits.
This bitch sideways.
For real.
It was a good episode. I really enjoyed this episode so far. It was great, actually.
You just enjoyed the swallowing part.
No, I'm not into that kind of stuff. That's vor, right? Am I correct? That's what that's called.
I don't know. How would I know?
I think that's vor. You're
How do you know?
You should be on the internet. I'm on the internet a lot. Yeah, I think that's what that's called. But anyways, let's see.
That's
what I want
wild.
to touch upon first is I think would be probably I'm happy that we got more relationship bits. They're finally growing a little more. Now he's just like, oh my god, she's a girl. She's pretty. Oh my god.
He doesn't.
Like-
he hasn't realized that he's a girl too, though.
So it's like it's cool to like see him. Like I said, he's growing up. He's been a man. He's like, oh my god.
He's coming of age right in
Yeah.
front of us.
Yeah. You know that's nice. That's good. I like we got a little more of that kind of stuff. I really appreciate that for this series. And I like the cat so far dynamic. I guess I got what I want to see how it's gonna interact with them.
Yeah.
So far it seems like they are gonna be very useful because they could be lucky. Like a lot of the things.
Oh,
But-
the lucky thing.
Yeah, I do hope it's not like how can I explain this? Hopefully it's used correctly and well enough because she's luck. I hope they just don't
Oh.
pull things out of their ass all the time. Be like, oh, my
like
god,
not a
it's just-
not a cop out for everything.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I hope it's just not pulled out of the ass all the time. Like for now, that kind of made sense because at least they built up to it. It's like, oh, they give us hints. They're like, oh, this thing smells weird. It's weird. And then the girl, and then Momo's like, it smells like gas. You know, so it did give us clues that it could have been something like that. You know, lighter. So that's fair. It wasn't out of nowhere like it's a lighter now. It's like what? That would have been weird. You know. Yeah, I did like that. Pink hair girl. I'm still not 100% keen on her. She's a little annoying.
She reminds me a lot of you.
Hopefully she gets better, but I don't know. She's a little goofy. I hope they build more on her character for me to like her. She's gonna be like main cast.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, she
Golden
reminds
balls,
me a
though.
lot of you.
Golden balls.
She reminds me a lot of you. You're both pink. We both touch balls. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Anyways, so what did you think? Yeah.
Yeah. At least we got more interactions with the granny. I'm gonna keep calling her granny. Let's just call her the cat. With Granny Cat. Whenever they were interacting in the roof, whenever they were eating lunch,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he's gonna love this part because it was like the first time we actually saw like a real interaction between the three of them, like
Yeah.
having a conversation as a crew.
Mm.
And yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, we're getting pretty close to like the last thing I've seen. I want to say we're like probably 2 more episodes, and like that's it. Like in the second episode or in 2 episodes, during that second episode, I think that's gonna be like where I'm at in the manga, and or where I left off. And so I haven't seen much interactions of them all together as a crew. But what I have seen, I'm glad that it's translating well to the animation, to the anime. And this fucking cat's face is like on the screen right now.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, as far as the pink hair girl, I forgot her name, Arisha or I don't remember.
I don't know. It takes me a while to remember names. Like I just called the Momo for the first time. It's been how many episodes?
Oh,
since I
yeah.
just finally called her by her real name.
It's Momo. It's Momo whenever Okarun is in his human form, and then it's Ayase whenever he's in his powered up mode.
Yeah, Momo's easier for me to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that he does that. Like
Yeah.
he calls her by a different name depending on who he is. or what
he's
he's
called her
at.
babe before. That's
Oh
the cute
yeah,
one.
like, sorry, babe.
Yeah.
Don't call me babe. Anyways, and yeah. I don't know. I mean, I know I like her, and I mean, I know how she like what her deal is later on
Mm-hmm.
after like this little mini arc. But yeah. I mean, what do you think? What do you think is gonna happen next week with the whole ghosting, calling her daughter?
Hmm. To add to that though, before talk about that, I like to make clear, I don't hate her. I just think she's a little like one dimensional right now. She's very like like she's playing her character who she's supposed to be. She's like, I think I'm cute. Blah 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 blah. It's like, all right, is that all you gonna mention?
I mean, I think she's cute.
And it kind of just like, it's gonna be annoying if she's like, I just don't want her to be like always like, I'm this perfect girl, blah 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 blah, like during the whole show. I'm like, all right.
What? Come on, let her be perfect.
I don't know. That's just like, I guess it's just not my kind of trope that I like. But yeah, who knows? Maybe she grow on me. Who knows? Like I said, I don't hate her like as much as everyone did when she first came out. I know when last episode dropped, not in our channel, but like when it dropped. I saw like the reaction on Twitter. Like I figured as much, and everybody's like, "Let this woman die." I'm like, "Oh my god."
I think the shippers for Okarun and Ayase are just too strong right now.
I mean, I like it too, but I'm not like, I like chill. It's like first interaction.
Like she can't even dip her toes into the water. Like y'all already banning her from the pool.
Yeah, like shit you not. I saw the seed word drop more times than I've ever in my life. I was like, oh my god. But yeah.
Yeah. I
hmm?
saw a bit of it too. Like
Yeah.
top hated people for the week last week was like number 1 Trump, number 2 was this chick.
Yeah.
Like as far as I'm like what I've noticed.
It's crazy to be right under Trump.
I know, right under Trump.
Just in one episode, you're right under somebody. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. That's gonna be too sad. Yeah. So I guess it hints that being that she said she called her mom. There's that thing. It's because I don't know if it's like everyone's belief. I know my belief, the belief of like Hispanic culture and stuff like that. Usually we see like we're more prone to see things like that when we're younger, stuff like that. And we saw that she was like a kid when she saw the ghost. So I feel like that makes sense. But it could also be like that. I mean, she's just like spiritually aware, but it's like hidden. It's like she has abilities, but it's not like super strong to the degree like everybody else is. So she needs the ball to kind of like
Amplify.
Yes, thank you. Amplify the power and stuff like that. Either that, or like I said, it's just like how I believe it's Hispanic culture where we all see ghosts, and she just kind of pushed that down in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we see ghosts too, like we're baptized or some shit like that, right? It's like something like that. I forgot how it is exactly, but yeah.
Do you think that she's really her daughter?
No, I don't think that's actually no. I think that's just it's kind of like La Llorona, that kind of thing for us.
Oh yeah.
Where she's like my kids and she looks for kids, that kind of things.
How'd you say that with a straight face? I'm freaking out over here, man.
Oh, because
that's our Voldemort right there.
It's like people's Bloody Mary. That kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, I live alone, bro. Don't say that. Don't say that shit right now. I'm gonna start hearing crying, and then I'm gonna start crying.
Well, you grew up over there, didn't you? A little bit.
What, in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. I
grew up crying every time I heard somebody cry in the distance, and then I also, my brother messed me up. I think I was like dead at night one time when I was supposed to be asleep. No, this is not Llorona specific, but like I was looking out the window, and like my brother went up to the window from the outside of the house and like tapped his hand on it, like smacked it.
Yeah.
Dude, I started crying because like I had just learned about the chupacabra that morning.
Oh,
I was fucked, dude. For like a straight year, like I couldn't look outside at night. I was scared.
It's funny. As being someone who grew up in America like my whole life, I never really got scared of stuff like that. I always was more fascinated by them.
Well, yeah, because you have Spider-Man watching your back.
As a New Yorker, yeah. But no, it's weird because the only thing that ever scared me to God like that was funny enough, was Chucky when I was a kid, and then I got over that
yeah.
early on actually, because I was like, I was afraid to the point where like, in my bathroom when I go into the bathroom, I have to check behind the curtain in the shower, because I felt like that thing was there.
Oh my god, this guy.
Yeah, and then I was like, all right, I'm old enough. I gotta get this over with. So I watched one of the movies and I found out because I'm a big movie guy, you know, Vidiot, obviously.
No, I don't.
Basically I watched the movie and I actually found myself really like the movie. I hate the rest of the movies, to be honest. I don't like the comedy aspect to it. I get that's what people like about it, but I like the first movie because it's like a genuine horror film. But aside from that, once I saw that, I was like, this movie is like, it's whatever, and I went away. But it's funny to me to think that the only thing that got me afraid, like you're explaining it to it, was that. And then all I had to do was watch the movie, and nothing ever since then I felt anything towards the way. And I've because I guess this will be on topic for this show talking about it. Like I've had experiences, like paranormal quote unquote experiences, and you think that would kind of freak me out more, but I don't know. I just part of me doesn't really believe, so I'm kind of like, there's a rational explanation for that. Like there isn't in my head. I'm like, there's got to be something. I just don't know what it is. You know, it's that kind of idea where I'm like, I don't know. It just happened. Oh well.
Nah, you wild, you wild, you wild dog, you wild.
Have you ever had a paranormal experience? Something you would share? Or no?
I don't think so.
No. Let me share one. Do you remember the Xbox Connect? I don't know if you ever had an Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know you can kind of see like the silhouette and stuff like, but I'm talking about the 360 one. So like on the Xbox One, it had like the stick figure. You could see it's like black and white. But in the 360 one, it was kind of like thermal-ish. So you can kind of see like the thing. I shit you not. No one was home. It was just me. I saw someone walk right by me, like an actual shadow thing. And I remember just being like, that's enough for this. I never touched the Kinect again. I never touched it again. But I never was like afraid. It was weird. But I also, the thing is, it was in this house I used to live in. And I'm gonna wrap this up because it's not that super important. But it's Ghost, so I think it fits the show. Whatever. It was in this house that it was such a heavy presence. I don't know if I believe in presences and stuff like that, but you felt like it just felt heavy, like the air. And I always heard that house was like really bad, if it was bad or whatever. And it's weird. So like you sit in the living room, right? And picture behind you would be like the hallway, and then behind that's the kitchen. You could sit in the living room and you could always feel like somebody's watching you, even though there's no one home. Like it was that heavy, but it was always a hallway. It always felt like somebody was watching you. And it was like the freakiest thing. Like it got to the point where my mom put curtains like in the hallway going through, and that felt double afterwards. I felt like they were like somebody's generally looking at you. You know when you get the feeling somebody's looking at you? You felt that like generally. It was such a weird experience. And ever since we moved from there like a couple years ago, I never felt it anywhere else. I've been to different houses and stuff like that. I never felt that. That's the only house I ever felt like actual heavy like presence. It's such an interesting thing. But I don't believe.
You're beginning to sound like Asa. She's told me stories like that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But but it's weird because I don't believe, but I felt shit where I'm like, you know, you feel like I would believe, but I don't. Yeah.
I mean, I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in bad spirits. I believe in ghosts, but not bad spirits.
I guess that's kind of the same thing. I believe there's more out there. You know, there's a reasonable explanation for everything, but I don't know if I just flat out believe like just ghosts are just a thing. You know, I believe there's some sort of energy or something like that, sure, but I don't know. You know, it's something we don't know. But yeah, no, it was an interesting story. An interesting topic I want to bring up since this deals with ghosts and aliens and shit like that. So it's kind of like, interesting. There's a lot more stories I have actually like that. If you guys want to know, let me know, and I'll bring up another one next episode. But aside that, what else do you think about the episode?
Haunted hours with Vidiot. Yeah, no, as far as that goes, I mean, yeah, I believe in ghosts, but I don't believe in bad spirits. I believe in demons, probably, but that's mainly because my mom spent her early teens to late teens, or to early tweens, I guess, 20s, in a monastery in Mexico, central Mexico.
Oh.
And she used to help with exorcisms when she was younger. And she's told me some stories, and I'm like, nah, that shit fake. And I'll turn around and be like, what the fuck?
Like, that's just fake. I'll lock my door tonight.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, don't. Yeah, that's fucking fake, Mom. Don't ever tell me that story ever again. Like stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
I get you.
yeah. Oh, but back to the show. Yeah, I like the cat. I guess what we're trying to say is we like the cat.
Yeah. I like the cat a lot. I'm not gonna lie. They're selling me on it. I want to get a little figurine of the cat. I want
A
some
little
merch.
plush.
Yeah, I want a merch or plush something. I want the cat figurine or something.
It's a pretty good. It's a really nice design.
Which it's kind of sucks though because I got a little curious and I looked in the figurines they have for the show now. Thankfully, there's nothing that's spoiler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like I see like his transformation and it's like, $20-$30 right now or whatever. And it's just not bad. But then I think about the cat. I'm like, man, they could charge me $30 for like a small cat. I could feel it already. I'm like, man. I could either get him in his fucking cool form or pay $30 for a tiny cat. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
I don't know, man. The cat seems to be like the right choice.
It's kind of peak though. Not gonna lie, I like it. It's weird because you think it wouldn't work with like the granny voice. Like you think it makes it a little less like endearing.
Yeah.
But it actually helps it for some reason. I like it a lot. It works just somehow.
I guess because it's kind of goofy at the same time.
Yeah, I guess.
Like comedic at the same time.
Yeah, I wonder what she sounds like in the Japanese dub. Like the granny. 'Cause
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard what
'Cause
that sounds like.
I've been watching these in Japanese dub with the GF.
Oh, you
but
guys
I
have watched
usually-
it afterwards? Nice.
Yeah, so I rewatched this later after,
Okay.
like maybe a few days after we record these.
Okay.
And I've been listening, or she only watches sub,
Mm-hmm.
so I've been listening to it. Oh, and in the sub, it's Granny is Luffy, by the way.
Oh,
and,
hell yeah.
and Okarun is Tanjiro.
Oh, that's cool.
I was laughing on the first episode because I was like, yo, like Luffy just bit Tanjiro's nuts. Yeah. And yeah, they have a really good cast. But I've always said that there are like good dubs out there.
Yeah.
And this is definitely like towards the top of the list. I prefer the dub over the sub on this one any day.
I would say, you know what it is for dub, because this is a conversation I guess we're gonna have. I always feel like dub isn't so bad. I mean, there are bad dubs, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it also depends on the show and what they talk about.
Yeah.
I feel like some things are just, no matter how you dub some lines, they're gonna sound wacky just because how wacky the show could be. In your native language, it may sound wacky because you think about it afterwards. You're just like, wait, that's stupid. What are you talking about? But when it's not your native language, you're kind of like, oh, that sounds kind of cool, because you don't understand it. You know what I mean? So you're just like, whatever, you're just reading it. But like if you take a sentence and you talk about how like, if I don't. For example, it's like, if I don't need this muffin, the world will explode. You're like, that sounds fucking stupid. What the fuck are you talking about? But if you hear that in a Japanese dub with a really like good voice actor, you could be like, holy shit, he's gotta eat that muffin. It's that kind of thing. Yeah. But because it's a foreign language, you're like, oh, that's fucking rad. That sounds cool.
But I guess you better eat that muffin, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you waiting for?
It's just, it depends on what you're working with, I think. And for this, since it's a lot of like spiritual things and like teen like dialogue, it works because it can be goofy. Like you think back when you were a teen, you talked to like a person you liked or whatever, and your friends, you talked about some stupid shit, so it always made sense. You know what I mean? And if you talk about like some crazy shit when it comes to spirit stuff, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna be crazy. It's ghosts, it's aliens, it's all nuts.
It's all nuts.
Yeah, it's all nuts, and both of them.
It's no nuts.
And we found one.
He doesn't have any. Yeah, we found one.
Oh, that actually made me think about something. Sorry. We have not seen any alien stuff lately. It's just been mostly spirit stuff. I kind of want to see some alien stuff soon.
I mean,
it's been ghost to ghost back to back.
Oh yeah, it has. The last enemy was a ghost too. It was Granny.
Yeah.
And the giant crab that came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, and this is the ghost again.
I mean, they do have to space him out.
Yeah.
Get it? Space him out.
Yeah. 2 balls.
with some balls. Well, what if the what if the other ball is like alien territory?
Maybe it's the guy. Maybe he has like some sort of alien powers. With the nut.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I assume the
I've
guy
seen-
who has it. I assume so.
Yeah, because I've seen the guys tell like transformation.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Yeah, like that's been spoiled on me because it was like in the cover of one of the last manga that I bought.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I was buying them ahead of time because I was gonna read them. And but whenever I started reading the manga, because I like buying physical manga,
Yeah, same.
and
But it's weird because I read them online and then buy them afterwards. Because I'm like, I want to read what happens, but then I'm like, I still want to support the creator, so I'm like, I'm gonna still buy it afterwards. You know, it's that kind of thing. Yeah, but I have to really like the manga.
I usually just buy one volume, and if I like it, I'll read it online. But if I really, really like it, I'll buy the rest of the volumes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And that's what I was doing. I was buying all the volumes ahead of time as they were releasing, because whenever I started reading, they weren't all released.
Oh, yeah.
So I was buying them as they were releasing, and then the last one that I bought was that one. Before what happens what I'm assuming is like 2 episodes from now, and then I realized I was like, nah, like this is too crazy. Like I need to just wait for the anime. Like if this ever gets an anime, I'm gonna regret that I read it in the manga first. And yeah, the episode that I'm referring to should happen. It happens after this little part.
Oh, okay.
With the dancing acrobat ghost.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that. But yeah, I've seen what he looks like, the other guy.
Yeah.
And now that I think about it, it does seem more alien than
spiritual,
than ghost looking thing. So yeah, maybe the other ball is like in his possession, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Homebo's got 3 nuts.
It's just the idea of him being like, my left nut is spiritual, my right nut is it's ghosts. Not ghosts, excuse me, alien.
He's got 1 nut for fun, 1 nut for business.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I mean, I'm really digging this. I'm kind of getting bummed because I'm like, what's this episode? What episode are we on right now, actually?
6?
6. Oh, dude, we're like halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna miss the show already. I can tell. It's gonna be good.
Hey, it's doing really well, so the next season will probably be announced soon.
Oh yeah.
But
who's making this again? I forgot.
Sarsaru. It's a brand new
okay.
studio. They made it just for this.
Good film. You know what? I'm kind of happy it wasn't.
Oh no, they didn't make it for this. They just randomly take on anime.
Oh, okay.
Like they're not known for anything super huge, but they did Devil May
now they
Cry
are.
Baby. Yeah, well, I mean they made Devil May Cry Baby.
Yeah, that was huge. More for like the impact they had. Kind of people were like, oh my god, it could be like this.
Yeah,
you know, and the wacky frames.
Oh, and part of the crew worked on Gurren Lagann.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna say I'm
Hey.
kind of glad Mappa didn't work on this because I know people like want to fucking
Not
I want to
not
gargle Mappa's nuts, but like I don't know, man. I feel like their work has been going downhill lately.
They're nutted
They've
on.
been taking too much. Did you just leave the call?
Overhyped.
Did you just leave the call?
No, you did.
Oh my! It sounded like you left the call. I was like, damn, did I offend him that much with Mappa? He left the call.
You left.
He
I'm
left
here
myself.
mad
It
chilling, dog.
reconnected. But yeah. No, I was gonna say their work has kind of gone downhill, in my opinion. But I've had this. This is part of like a script I was talking about earlier. I was writing, which was Mappa's basically become what Madhouse was back in the days. You know, they've taken on so many projects, and like when you knew you had a Madhouse project, you're like, oh, this is gonna be peak. But like slowly started deteriorating, kind of like what's happening now.
Yeah.
You hear this, Mappa? Fucking make the Chainsaw Man movie. You fucking announced it a year ago, and we heard nothing about it. Bullshit. And you announced another show that you're working on. Was Chainsaw Man movie just this fucking psyop? You lied to us? It's bullshit.
Don't do it, Mappa. Don't
It's
succumb to his threats.
It's basically what they did with Yuri on Ice. They announced the movie and it never happened.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then I never finished it, so I don't know.
I want the movie, man. We're never getting that either. It's a fucking psyop. I'm pissed. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. I think for the show. What would you rate the episode?
It's a pretty good 8 out of 10. I like that a
Yeah,
little bit.
I think it's still sitting on an 8 again. I think it was a good episode. It had what I liked, but I don't think it was the strongest episode they've had so far this season. I still think the first episode was pretty strong. I think it's a really strong.
Yeah, it's a good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
C.
So,
C.
see, so 8.
C. And you? Also 8?
8. Yeah, 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
8. So yeah, that's those are our thoughts, guys. Let us know how you guys feel about the episode down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. These are coming out weekly. We also have other shows on the channel, so make sure you check those out if you're interested in our yapping afterwards.
We started
And
Arcane. Yeah.
huh?
We started Arcane already. Arcane
Oh
should be
yeah, we
up.
started
Yeah.
Arcane. Yeah, Arcane should be up now, and we'll be covering up until season 2, wherever that leaves off.
Soon.
yeah. Warning, it's season 1 of Arcane. He hasn't seen
Yeah.
it, so we started it over from the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. Any last thoughts?
Yeah. Please like and subscribe, or else we're gonna fucking take your balls too, just like they did in the show.
He'll take your boss. He'll take your boss in his mouth.
We'll
Okay,
cover them
bye
in gold.
everybody. Bye.
Bye bye.